Hello guys, so today I have a Fire Emblem Cipher booster box here. This is the newest set that they just released in mid-March, and I ordered a box and just received them in the mail today. I kind of spoiled myself by getting DHL shipping, so they arrived super fast. And as you can see on the box here, we have female and male Corin. We have Micaiah here. Let's see who's. We have, I believe, Elise, Rioma. We have Ike. This might be Alencia, but I could be wrong. Or La Rochelle. Let's see who's on the other sides here. Oh, looks like that's just the front and the top that they put folks on. And I found out that unfortunately, after a set that they release in October, they're going to be discontinuing the Fire Emblem Cipher series, so I'm a little bit bummed about that, but I do understand one of the reasons they gave for discontinuing was that it was supposed to be kind of a way to do some appreciation for old series, some unique skill sets for certain characters or seasonal kind of outfits. And the mobile game Fire Emblem Heroes kind of fills that niche. They also, I always order from this website here, or this company. I think in Japan they actually have big box stores called Ami, and they get this stuff really soon. You can pre-order new releases and things like that. And they also include, with your purchase, little freebies. So I'm gonna open this with you guys. I think it feels like a button of some sort. I might want to cut into this so that it's not too noisy. I like the plasticky sounds with what they wrap the booster boxes in, but this plastic seems a little bit brittle, a little too crinkly maybe. So let's see. Oh, this is beautiful. We have a female Corin button here. Very shiny. I'm gonna have to find a safe place to store that. It's definitely a collector's item. So let's get into the booster box here. Now, in the booster boxes, at least the new ones, they always give you some sleeves. So this is a pixelated Micaiah with Yoon here. Usually give you about, it's usually about like 4 of them in here. I like to just hold on to them. You also get a promo card. Looks like this time I've got Easter Lucina, which is very appropriate because Easter is actually coming up this weekend. It's very nice. I do take these out of the wrapping. I'm a collector who's going to try to get every card they've made, and I guess it's kind of convenient that they are discontinuing, because I will be able to definitively collect every card. So once I go to put these in a binder, I will take this out of the packaging. For now, we will leave her over here and hope she doesn't fall down. They also include a little insert card. I think if I were selling this at a store, I'd probably put this in the back of kind of the slider, and when people bought all the cards, I'd know it's time to replace my stock. But I'm just buying these for me, so. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 packs on each side, so a total of 16, and you get, I believe, 10 cards in each pack. And they are all in Japanese, so unfortunately I can't read the text, but I do know a good amount of the characters. So, let's start with this section here. One thing that I do like about this series, you get a holographic card in each pack, and they do have different rarities. The rare holographics usually have like a golden signature or golden text on them. But to me, they're all pretty rare. And the back here, we do have the list for the set. I believe this is set 20. And the back of the cards all look like this. See? TCG, Fire Emblem, Cipher. So let's see who we're starting out with. Looks like female Corin is going to start. And they color code them by a game. So this is black and kind of a cream white. She's from Fire Emblem Fates, Hoshido, and Nor. This is a character, looks like Yoon is in the background here. It's a Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn character, although I don't know his name. I believe this is Har from either Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn. Wyvern General here. And the art is always incredible on these cards. We have, looks like Gunter from Fire Emblem Fates here. Absolutely beautiful detail on the armor on both him and the horse. I believe this is Meg. Another either Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn character. We have, I think his name is Silas from Fire Emblem Fates. We have Corin here, it looks like, protecting him. He's kind of the best friend character from that game. I know that this is Altina in the background of this card here, but I don't know the name of the lion itself. There are 3 legends. And she's notable because she can wield 2 legendary swords at once. Very pretty card here. I don't know who the gentleman in the back is. I do have these pulled up on my iPad so I can look them up for us. Let me take a look at who this is, because she looks like she has a really interesting design. I really need to get around to playing Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn so that I can know who these folks are. Let's see, she'll appear again, so I'll put her over here. Let's see, I know that this is Niall's daughter. Oh, looks like we have Leo and Takumi in the background here. And she's usually, she's classed typically as an archer, but it looks like they have her classed as a Pegasus Knight here. That's a pretty interesting decision they made in regards to her card. Oh, and this fellow looks pretty fierce. This is our rare card for the set. You can see that it has holographic effect going on in the background here. Very cool. Let's take a quick look here. Another pack. So I looked up the Lion Gentleman, and his name is, this fellow is Sohn, apparently. The Unparalleled Lion Warrior. That's pretty cool. And it looks like the woman's name is Almeida, consort of the Mad King. I believe the holographic we got is that Mad King. Okay, next pack. Well, at least if they're, I guess, discontinuing, it'll give me a chance to catch up with the games. Let's see, we have, it looks like a cavalier or a knight character with a healer in the back. We have Sakura here with, looks like Elise in the background. Looks like they've both been reclassed as troubadours. Very pretty. Love the flowers in the background here. We have Forrest. He is the child of Leo. He is very good at fashion design. He's a healer character. We have Micaiah here, one of the few characters I do know from that game. She's the main character, so that makes it easy on me. This little Yoon in the background here, always close by. Another gentleman from that series. Looks like he's looking after the two women in the background. I really like the highlights on his armor. And they added the castle and buildings in the background. Very nice. This is, I believe, one of the Fire Emblem Cipher original characters, because she's shown up in quite a few of these cards. I think her name is Yuzu, if I'm correct. I've seen her in pretty much every box. Looks like this time she is a Kinshi Knight from Fire Emblem Fates. Looks like we have Corrin here, male Corrin, sporting the colors of Hoshido. another forest. This is his promoted card. When you see the gold like this and the increased stats, I do know that that's a promoted. Very cool. Interesting reclassing here. Looks like he's one of their mage characters. I think they called them summoners in this game. Let's see who we've got next. That is Laszlo, with his kind of counterpart, Inigo, in the background. It's one of those deals where it's an alternate reality kind of situation, where he originally dreamt of becoming a dancer, but because of the war, he ended up having to pick up a sword, so he doesn't really wish to fight, but he'll do it if he has to. And let's see who we have on the end here. We have Arthur. Kind of looks like All Might. He's one of those kind of goofball characters, but he's very into like justice must be served. Oh my goodness, he's hamming it up in this artwork, that's for sure. His character kind of reminds me of Might Guy from Naruto. If you've seen that, that's kind of what he's like. Very nice holographic card. Let's see. Open another pack here. I do like they've got nice packaging for these. The crinkle is pretty good. Let's see. This gal appears to be either a thief or a merchant from Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn. I think this is Valencia. But definitely if you've played these games and recognize the characters, please let me know who they are. I could be getting them wrong. All of my knowledge comes from the first chapter or two I've played of the game and Fire Emblem Heroes, so I have a lot to learn in that regards to that series. I have another one of Silas, but this is his promoted card this time. Looks a lot more confident in himself. He's got a cute little horse grazing in the background there. Oh, I know this is Jill. Let's see if I can get her to focus here. Jill I know for sure because she's a fan favorite that everyone's kind of awaiting in Heroes. A wyvern rider. Let's see, I believe this character is Asugi. But he doesn't want to focus. He's very elusive. Okay, here we go. He's Takumi's son, I believe. And they've got him as the spellcaster class in here. Another gentleman from Radiant series. I like that they colored the horse's hair to match his own, it looks like. It's a nice touch. I do like, for some of these cards I can recognize the artist because they've also done artwork for Heroes, which is pretty neat. Next up, let's see a female core in here. Looks like her promoted artwork for this one. There we go. Very pretty. Looks like this time they decided to to assign female Corrin to the Nor side, as you can see by the black coloring of her armor here. Her Yato looks like the Yato blade's been awakened. We have another archer. I think we got the unpromoted artwork of them earlier. Oh, this guy looks positively chipper. Sword character. Although I want to know who this is over here. If he's sparring someone or if he just won against someone. Ooh, that's a nice holographic here on the end. He looks like, I don't want to say Soth, because Soth doesn't have green hair. But he looks like he's the same sort of class as Soth, where they'd both be that kind of assassin class. But that's a really cool card. Let's take a look at, put him in the holographic pile here. Take a look at who we've got next. Looks like we are going to be starting with Ryoma himself. It's interesting seeing him on a horse because in the game he's typically not mounted, but he looks like he's having a pretty great time. The horse has matching armor, of course. Looks like there's that healer that was in the background of that other card. It's kind of a nice touch. Very pretty. Oh, and here's the chipper fellow from before. I think this is the unpromoted and promoted of this guy. His little coat got an upgrade, it looks like. And apparently this guy's got an arrow sticking in him for some reason. I guess maybe he took them all out. We have Kana, female Kana. That's Corrin's child in Fire Emblem Fates. A little snowy background going on here. Very nice card. Another person who I would say, I think that's Soth. Sometimes when they have different artists draw them, I get a little confused. Oh boy. This guy is rather rambunctious looking. I know that he's some folks, he's their favorite kind of villain. I think his name is Oliver. And we have Raisin and his sister in the background. I know this guy's obsessed with beauty, and I believe that he either kidnaps or enslaves these two, who are able to transform into cranes or herons, because he finds them beautiful, so he's like, I must have them. That's what I've gathered from the mobile game. Looks like Meg again, with her promoted class. So she's really rocking and rolling here, taking the hits. Have Jill. Ooh. I don't know how to pronounce this gal's name. It's like Leif. That's really cool having her show up in the back of the art. We have that green-haired gentleman who originally had the healer in the back of his artwork. It's his promoted class. I like his expression. With how they drew his eyes, he doesn't look like the usual cutesy type. which is nice for some variety. And the shine on his armor is really nice as well. Let's see who we have here. That is holographic. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell because the holographic is a bit muted. I know that they are part of Ike's crew. Let me see if I can find this card on the website. Let's see. Her name escapes me a little bit here. The only thing I remember from Heroes is that she was seen as kind of, she showed up at 5 stars with not the best skill. So she was a high rarity. But nonetheless, very pretty card. So I think we'll do one more pack and end the video here with this pack. So once I usually, with my approach to this series, is I'll buy a booster box of each set, and then for whatever ones I don't get, I just buy singles. I find it's usually kind of more cost effective that way, and I get the enjoyment of opening some packs. So we have Elise here with Sakura in the background this time. Have that healer gal again. I like her artwork. It's very soft. Oh, we have the Sakura counterpart here. Looks like they're trading clothes in each one. Very cute. They're both kind of the little sister character. I believe Soth again. Makaya's comrade. Asuki. Takumi's child. We have Arthur again here in his unpromoted version. I'm trying to remember. I think this guy's name began with a Z. He was one of the, he's one of the kind of chaotic evil characters. He's an enemy, but he's kind of, I don't know, he's kind of like the Team Rocket archetype where he is an enemy, but he's not that competent, so. But Court Jester of King Garen here. We have that green-haired fellow. This time oh, there's some scary stuff going on in the background here. This time he is on a flying unit, it looks like. Unless they're all on the ground. Still, I like the detail they put into his hair here. I wish my hair looked that good. I need some anime quality here. We have the excitable fellow with the nice jacket. I swear when I play these games and I see him, I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness, it's Jacket Guy. Let's see who we have on the end here. Oh, that is really a nice card. I have the hardest time with her name, but I do know that it's significant that her hair is cut. I think, not to spoil anything, because I don't think I know enough. I think her name is Lucia. But I do know, I think from game to game, or after like a kind of a change in time during one of the games, she ends up getting either her hair chopped off or decides that it's holding her back or something. Kind of a Sakura moment, but I really like her design. So we got Lucia for the holographic. And I still do have quite a couple packs to open, but I know that they're kind of slow going as I try to remember folks, so let me know in the future if you would be interested in seeing some more pack openings. I do think there is one more series of cards that I'm missing. It was the one before this, where I think they included a lot of holographics. Some of them were repeats, so I kind of passed on it. But if you folks would be interested in seeing my collection so far, or any singles that I get, definitely let me know what you guys think. But till the next video, guys, have a good morning or afternoon or night, depending on where you are. I hope you folks stay safe and healthy with everything that's going on, and that you stay cozy. Thank you, everybody. See you in the next video.